What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we're going deep as the mainstream media ever wants you to go, into one of the most feared, most fascinating conspiracies in the human history, the Illuminati. Are they just whispers in the dark, or the hidden hand that pulls the strings of our world? In this video, we'll uncover 3 burning questions: how the Illuminati symbolism infiltrated the pop culture, the celebrities accused of being members, and 3, whether the Illuminati is just a myth or something far more sinister. So grab your flashlight, open your mind, and let's dive into the rabbit hole. Before we get into it, drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying these conspiracy theory tinfoil hat type videos, or if you guys want me to stick to the life stuff. Part 1. The origins of Illuminati symbolism in pop culture. To understand the Illuminati's grip on modern imagination, we need to look at how their symbols, the eyes, pyramids, and triangles, became embedded in the very fabric of entertainment. Because those aren't random designs, they are a visual code or a language of control. The story begins in 1776 when Adam Weishaupt, a professor in Bavaria, founded a secret society called the Illuminati. Their mission sounded noble: spreading reason, opposing tyranny, and freeing minds from religious domination. But they also operated in total secrecy, using aliases, coded messages, and hierarchical ranks. They were eventually banned in 1785 and supposedly disbanded. Yet from that moment, rumors began. Some said they'd gone underground. Others claimed they'd infiltrated governments, royal families, and banks. The idea of a hidden group controlling world events began to take root, and it never went away. For decades, Illuminati was just a footnote in history, but then something changed. By the 20th century, conspiracy theories exploded into mainstream consciousness, and entertainment took notice. Books like The Illuminati, the trilogy in 1970s, blurred fact and fiction, turning the Illuminati into a pop culture legend. Their symbols, the all-seeing eye, the pyramid, the owl, and the triangle, became shorthand for their secret power. And where better to spread that imagery than in the biggest mind control machine of all time, pop culture itself. So let's talk about the most recognizable symbol of all, the eye in the triangle. You've seen it on the US dollar bill, you've seen it in music videos, fashion, and corporate logos. It's supposedly the Eye of Providence, a symbol of God watching over humanity, but to many, it's a mark of surveillance and domination. The eye of the elite watching us. Some say this is how the Illuminati brand their influence, leaving signs of ownership everywhere. Others think it's a mockery, the powerful flaunting their control, knowing most people will dismiss it as coincidence. But coincidences pile up fast when you start looking. Why do we keep seeing pyramids, eyes, and triangles across all of entertainment, politics, and advertising? Why does every generation rediscover these same symbols as if programmed to notice them but never question them? Now look at the entertainment industry. The stage designs, the music videos, the fashion. Everywhere you'll spot triangles, checkerboard floors, sun symbolism, and eyes. Are these just artistic choices or ritualistic language? Conspiracy theorists believe that the answer lies in plain sight, that these symbols act as energy signatures, allowing those in power to reinforce control through repetition and ritual. Every music award show, every blockbuster, every coincidental hand gesture may be part of a larger message, one only the initiated truly understand. And here's the twist: even if it is all just marketing, it still works, because when you mix mystery with fame, you create obsession, and obsession is power. So whether these artists know it or not, every triangle flashed on screen keeps the Illuminati's myth alive, feeding the very system it supposedly exposes. Part number 2 is the celebrities who have been accused of being members. When a secret society supposedly controls media, the rich and famous naturally become suspects, and some of the world's biggest stars have been accused, again and again, of serving the Illuminati's hidden agenda. Who, may you ask? Let's start here. Beyonce and Jay-Z, the royal couple of the Illuminati. It's impossible to talk about these rumors without mentioning Beyonce and Jay-Z. They're talented, successful, powerful, and to conspiracy theorists, that's exactly the problem. Jay-Z is often seen flashing a triangle-shaped hand sign during performances. He says it represents his record label rock symbol. but skeptics claim it's the Pyramid of Power and the mark of the Illuminati. Beyonce, meanwhile, has performed under alter egos, used heavy occult and Egyptian imagery, and performed in shows filled with esoteric visuals, pyramids, eyes, and solar symbolism. To believers, these aren't coincidences. They're rituals, public ceremonies masked as entertainment. Some go further, saying Beyonce's superstardom isn't just fame, it's initiation. Her transformation from Destiny Child's pop singer to global icon supposedly marks her ascent through the Illuminati hierarchy. Whether true or not, the theory has taken on a life of its own. Who else? Madonna, the original high priestess. Before Beyonce, there was Madonna, one of the earliest pop stars accused of having ties to the Illuminati. Her career is filled with religious, sexual, and occult imagery. In one of her later songs, Illuminati, she even name drops famous figures and plays directly into those rumors. Some believe she's mocking the idea, others think she's confirming it, using irony as a cover. Madonna herself once stated that people have no idea what the word Illuminati truly means. To her critics, that sounded like code, the kind of thing someone in the club would say. Kanye West, the rebel prophet. Kanye's connection to Illuminati rumors runs deep. His music, his symbolism, his open talks about God, power, and the system, they all make him a lightning rod for conspiracy theories. Some say Kanye was recruited early in his career, but rebelled against his handlers, which explains his public breakdowns and conflicts with industry giants. Others argue he uses Illuminati symbolism simply to stir controversy. Either way, Kanye's story fits the archetype, the artist who sees too much and starts to speak out. Rihanna, Lady Gaga, and Katy Perry, the next generation of icons. Rihanna's videos are packed with pyramids, eyes, and occult visuals. Her famous Umbrella video, where she bathed in silver paint inside a pyramid structure, is one of the most analyzed clips in conspiracy circles. Lady Gaga, meanwhile, built her image around shock, symbolism, and mystery, from covering one eye in photos, performing in checkerboard rooms, and referencing rebirth rituals. She practically embodies modern Illuminati aesthetics. Katy Perry once said she sold her soul to the devil as a joke, but conspiracy theorists didn't laugh. Her Dark Horse music video, filled with Egyptian imagery and glowing pyramids, only fueled the suspicions. Even recently, accusations have resurfaced when comedian Cat Williams claimed that Ludacris accepted a $200 million Illuminati deal tied to the Fast and Furious franchise. Fans went wild. Ludacris later joked in a rap that he was the Illuminati, not Illuminati, but many wondered, was it really a joke or an admission disguised as humor? Now, what's the common thread? The recurring theme is success, wealth, and influence come at a price. To the conspiracy-minded, there's no such thing as coincidence in the entertainment industry. Every hand gesture, lyric, costume, and award show performance might be part of a carefully orchestrated initiation, a way of saying, I'm one of them. Of course, skeptics argue that artists use these symbols for shock value and branding, but that's exactly how a good secret society would operate, hiding its rituals inside pop culture so the masses dismiss them as art. Either way, the results are the same. The symbol spread, the myth deepens, and the illusion grows stronger. Now, part number 3. Is the Illuminati just a myth, or is it something deeper? After centuries of speculation, what's the truth? Is the Illuminati just an urban legend, or are we brushing up against something very real? Something that doesn't want to be seen. Skeptics point out that the original Illuminati was small and short-lived. They say the modern conspiracy is a psychological projection, a way to make sense of chaos in an unpredictable world. They argue that triangles, eyes, and pyramids are ancient, universal symbols, and that pattern-seeking humans see meaning where none exists. They also point out that fame and wealth naturally attract conspiracy theories. When someone rises to the top, people assume they made a deal with something or someone to get there. From that view, the Illuminati isn't real. It's a myth born from fear, envy, and misunderstanding. Now, what about the other side? Believers tell a different story. They say, of course there's no proof. That's the whole point. The Illuminati thrive in secrecy. Their fingerprints are symbolic, not literal. The theory goes like this. The original Bavarian Illuminati may have dissolved, but its ideology, control through enlightenment, survived. It infiltrated Freemasonry, banking, education, and media, over centuries evolved into a network of elites who use art, technology, and entertainment to shape public consciousness. Their ultimate goal is a new world order, a single global system controlled by a handful of unseen hands. Believers point to recurring patterns, coordinated global events, financial manipulation, mass surveillance, and cultural homogenization as evidence that an invisible hierarchy guides humanity towards centralized control. Maybe the Illuminati isn't one single group. Maybe it's a mindset, a web of interlocking powers that share the same endgame. Now, there is a third possibility, the meta myth. And it says that whether or not the Illuminati exists, the belief in them gives them power. Every time someone posts a triangle breakdown video, every time a pop star teases the rumor, the myth gains energy. The Illuminati becomes real, not as an organization, but as an idea, a psychological and cultural virus. And that idea influences behavior. Artists lean into the imagery, audience sees it everywhere, and the cycle feeds itself. In that sense, the Illuminati is real, because people act as if it is. And you don't have to believe in hooded rituals to see the truth of hidden power. Throughout history, secret groups and elite networks have always shaped society, from royal bloodlines to intelligence agencies to private banking families. So even if the Illuminati name is a myth, the reality of concealed influence is undeniable. Maybe the Illuminati is simply the mask, the symbolic face of something deeper, the eternal structure of control that moves silently through history, wearing new names with every generation. So what do you think? Is the Illuminati just a legend born from paranoia and pattern spotting, or have the symbols been warning us all along? A quiet confession from those who rule from the shadows. Maybe the truth isn't in the symbols themselves, but in our reaction to them. Because even if the Illuminati is fake, the feeling that something is controlling us, well, now, that's very real. Perhaps the secret isn't about them, it's about us, and how easily we give our attention, our trust, and our freedom to forces we don't yet understand. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into the Illuminati, hit that like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.